Hello and welcome back to We're Talking Tea. Tonight we'll be getting into the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 10. And tonight was a doozy. It was a whole lot of ebbs and flows with this episode. Our drink of the night is a lemon drop. Simple and sweet. But this episode was a little sour. So let's get into it. Episode started off with Pinky. She talked about her producing her own film about her life. It's going to be called Edgewood. She's previously was a casting director for Iyanla Fix My Life, and she was a producer for The Murray Show. So she has some experience when it comes to directing and looking for actors and actresses and stuff like that. But we had so we'll get back to that one. We had we had Cynthia and Drew, Angela and Portia all hang out at Cynthia's house. Phaedra was included as well. They all went to Cynthia's house and they met LaPrince, and they all just kind of hung out and had girl talk, and they shared the meeting between K. Michelle and Portia, and then Angela also shared what happened between her and Shamia's meeting. And we all know that didn't go well. But Angela shared that she was going around screwing the players and stuff like that. But when they came down for her to start talking about Angela to start talking about Shamia, Portia got out of there. Portia was like, "Oops, I gotta pee. I gotta go. Cause she like, I don't want no parts of it. I don't need her to say that I heard anything, said anything. I'm out of there." I respect Portia for that. Cause she like, at the end of the day, she was my friend. We're no longer best friends, but I never know where it can go. So I'd rather leave it where it is. Shamia invited Phaedra and Cynthia to Gerald's surprise party, but it was the day before. Now, her reasoning was because she didn't want too many people to know and ruin the surprise. But, of course, Portia had already told them that Dennis knew a week ago and that he was thinking about going. K. Michelle talked to her son over the phone, just something simple. She talked to him about his accolades and what he's doing with his life, and him working in DC, and him not dating some ratchet girl at some point in time. At Shamia's house, when they threw Gerald the surprise party, Gerald's brother spoke. I think his name was Michael. He spoke just praising him for who he is and how he is and supporting the family and stuff like that. They're proud of him. Kelly was crying. She was talking about the true definition of couple goals. Then she went to talking about how Shamia butt is real because I've touched it for myself and I use it for emotional support. Creepy. That's a little nasty. I don't know. That seemed too much. I ain't never tried to rub on my girlfriend's booty for emotional support. Especially now that you have a man. I'm gonna need you to stop. That seems a little suspicious. Then we had Portia and Giselle. Giselle from Real Housewives of Potomac showed up on this episode to kind of kick it with Portia for a little bit. They went and had dinner, and she caught her up on what was going on with her divorce and her relationship with Shamia, and how she just was like, that relationship, it is what it is. There's nothing coming from it, and we're gonna leave it at that. Pinky's casting call. Shamia went and tried out. She auditioned for it. Drew showed up, but Drew was like, certain people didn't do what they were supposed to do, so that's not what I'm here for. But I am here for emotional support. I'm here to help you and coach you and see if you need any help. And I feel like Drew was kind of throwing a little bit of shade because she even asked Shamia to go over her lines with her and stuff like that. But in the end of the day, I really do feel like it may have just been shade, but that's just me. Then we had I felt like Drew was just too good for that show. Whether the episode or the season or the docuseries, whatever she was trying to call it. But it's called Edgewood. Then we had K. Michelle fishing in K. Michelle's house in the backyard. She was talking about putting a wiener on a stick with Kool-Aid and something else. Because she said some people told her about that to be able to catch fish. They never caught anything, so that clearly didn't work out. Drew went to sing the national anthem for Rich Homie Quan's memorial event, something they do look like annually every year. And she went to go sing the national anthem for it. Shamia was recording. I knew she was only recording because she thought Drew was gonna mess up, so she wanted to be shady. All the ladies came out to support for the most part. Angela wasn't there, and Phaedra wasn't there because Mr. President had an accident, and Cynthia wasn't there. K. Michelle came at the last minute, and she said that I didn't come for you, Drew. I came for the family. So if you came for the family, why even come over here by me? You could have just went showed your support to the family and then left. But anywho, so Drew did good. She really did. And then after that, the ladies decided that they were gonna go out to eat for food. So it was Shamia, K. Michelle. They went to get something to eat and invited Drew to come along. So they text Drew the address, and Drew went. But Drew was like, "So K. Michelle, what your problem is with me?" And K. Michelle was like, "You've said a lot of things." And Drew was like, "Well, tell me what it was. Like, be specific. Use your words." And K. Michelle was like, "You know what, Drew? We're not about to do this." So K. Michelle was like, "I'm about to go." And Shamia was like, "Nope, I sense that you're trying to leave, so I'm going to keep your purse." And K. Michelle still went to the car. And so her and Drew and Shamia was getting into it because she was like, "You need to hold your friend accountable." But she's not going to hold her accountable on account of you. Like, they don't even like you. I don't even know why you went. If you knew people that you really don't rock with was going, you shouldn't have went. You feel like you was just going to come there and just sing kumbaya and everything was going to be gravy. No, that's not what was going to happen. And that's not what happened. So then once they left the restaurant, you have Shamia and K. Michelle in the car. Well, Shamia was outside the car. K. Michelle was in the car playing the national anthem. And they are singing the national anthem together, being super petty. Like, come on now, y'all. That was unnecessary. But I'm not surprised. Drew sat there. She finished her lemon drop with tequila. And then she left. So looking forward to next episode just to see where we're about to go with this, because she tried her best. She did her part. She was still being shady throughout the episode, but at the same time, we know they're not trying to be friends. So anywho, until next time we talk tea, y'all have a good one. Bye.